Everyone is talking about tariffs. Everybody's like concerned about it. First of all, you have to take everything that any politician says with a grain of salt. I think Donald Trump has followed through on a lot of the things he said. At least he's being boisterous about it. So they're telling us like, did you see the speech earlier by the press secretary? What's her name? Caroline something, and Caroline Leavitt, something like that. What's her name? Press secretary. Yeah, Caroline Leavitt. Let's look her up. And she's pretty too. She's hot. She married someone 32 years her senior. He was like some real estate mogul I saw. And I don't know if she went to law or not. But she earned her own keep. I mean, look at her. And she is a feisty. We have to watch a video of this girl because she is, oof, she's the perfect press secretary. He's had some good press secretaries, but you want someone that's going to manage the publicity for you, right? You got to see like her intro, just how she whips it. Let's see if we
have a bad roof. If your roof is old, damaged, or leaking, you can get a new roof free.
Shut up. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. I brought some heavy hitters in here with me today.
Yes, she did.
Today marks 1 month of President Trump's return to the Oval Office, and there is no denying this administration is off to a historic start. The president has already signed 73 executive orders. That is more than double the number signed by Joe Biden and more than quadruple the number signed by Barack Obama over the same period. These executive orders have ended burdensome regulations, sealed the border, unleashed our domestic energy sector, eliminated divisive DEI from our federal government, stopped the weaponization of government, cut waste, fraud, and abuse, reinstituted America First trade and foreign policies, and ultimately restored.
I'm not even so impressed with everything she's saying. I mean, it's the way she's delivering it. In any job, you could be doing a tremendous job. I mean, short of finding the cure for cancer, you could be doing a tremendous job. But if you're it's not that if you're not telling anyone about it, and it's not necessarily telling, if you're not showcasing that you're doing a good job. So for instance, right? So I got in trouble at my job and they removed me from a project. So in that case, I did a lot of work and I actually had to show it to a few different senior managers, including my own. And they had said, it looks like you had everything on the wraps. You did a lot of work here, and I'm still doing work for them. But if you don't showcase it in the right way, like if you don't give the right presentation, and this is something I hate about corporate, specifically IT, but when you have to give a presentation on something, like for instance, I'm not good. I used to do it early in my career, but I'm 15 years in. I used to do it really well, like make PowerPoint presentations really nice, spiffy, fancy. But to me, at some point in my career, I was like, this is inefficient and I have no time for inefficiency because it's always productivity. Let's go. So if I'm going to make a PowerPoint presentation for you, I have to know my audience, right? Just like in comedy as well. But you have to know your audience, as in what is this person expecting? You're not going to just give somebody something on the back of a napkin, right? You're going to make something presentation worthy. Let's just say that. If you're going to give a presentation, I've given presentations to the C-suite, right? To the CEO himself. So if you are going to give that type of presentation, you're going to make sure it has a few bells and whistles. I just stopped doing that after many years of my life because I'm like, it's inefficient. I don't have to make the page yellow, blue, green, all these colors for you. I mean, a rag status is a rag status, red, amber, green. That's just, is the project green, good? Yellow, we're trending, we're a little risky, we don't know. Red, hey, dead stop, we're not doing anything. But anyway, aside from those colors, the rag status, your red light, green light, yellow light, to me, there's no point to gussy up. I don't even like that term, but like to make a PowerPoint presentation look nice. I give you the raw data. This is the data that you need to make a decision. Black ink on a white background, but that's not what people want. They want like a presentation to show you, oh, this is how you're doing it. And I should have went into medicine or mathematics because it's right or wrong, I think.
Common sense. The president also signed the Lake and Riley Act into law, which ensures ICE will detain illegal aliens arrested or charged with theft or violence. As of today, the Senate has already confirmed 18 cabinet-level nominees, which is more than at this point under the Obama administration in 2009, and more than double the pace of the Biden administration in 2021. And today, we expect Kash Patel to be confirmed as the next director of the FBI.
Damn.
We are proud to announce that the president will host his first official cabinet meeting here at the White House next Wednesday, February 26th. In just 4 weeks, President Trump has already hosted the leaders of Israel, Japan, Jordan, and India. And next Monday, the president will host France's President Emmanuel Macron. And on Thursday, the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer will visit the White House.
She is a stalwart. See, Trump is, I think he's genius. I think he's an amazing man, to be honest. I remember Bill Burr made a joke about like defending Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's hilarious. If you haven't seen the clip, go watch it. It's freaking hilarious. Trump, I mean, think of what he's done. First of all, anybody that becomes a president of the United States, I mean, what does it really mean in this life? Like all of these accolades and everything, but that's something he wanted. And there are a few interviews that I've seen with Trump that, and you know, who you're drinking from the fire hose when it comes to Donald Trump, right? He's always wanted to be in the media, it seems, even from his 20s. But he has lived a very compelling life. For what we know about this life and what we're doing here, you know, we're just entering the rat race and all of this. There's a lot to be said about life, right? You can't just say that in one soundbite. But Trump he's done a lot. It's quite remarkable. It is remarkable. It's not quite remarkable. It's a spectacle. And it is truly amazing for all of the things that he accomplished. And some people say, oh, he was spoon-fed and he was given a couple $1 million. It's like, yo, relax. First of all, if you're given $1 to $2 million, like even in the 80s, I don't give it. That's still not a lot of money. Not in my opinion. He became a billionaire. And people say, oh, he faked his wealth. He did that. Yo, who the hell doesn't do that? On your credit card report, what does it say? It says, how much money do you make? Do you go the next bracket down, or do you just put, I only make $20,000 a year? At one point in my life, I was putting that, or whatever, one of the low numbers, right? That was at one point in my life. When I got older, I was like, what? I make like $10 million a year. I don't make $10 million a year. But you got to put that money so that they can give you a little more credit. You know what I'm saying? Keys to life. Back to Karoline Leavitt. Let's go.
As well. As you all know, over the past month, the president has taken questions from the press, all of you, nearly every single day. Sometimes on multiple different occasions in the same day, on any topic any of you wish to talk about.
He's good.
President Trump set the tone on this approach immediately when he took more than 12 times the questions in his first few hours in office, as Joe Biden did in his entire first week. Yesterday, we hosted a local media row here at the White House with television and radio stations from across the country that reached up to 60 million viewers and listeners. In our ongoing pursuit of transparency on this 1 month
So anyway, what I was going to say about Trump is, I mean, look, it's also the people that he puts around him. Who was the woman? There was a woman that won him the election. By the way, I can't get enough of Karoline Leavitt. She is just a sight to see. She's beautiful. She's smart. She can whip it. That's not even smart. What you call Karoline Leavitt, what you call what she's doing is some otherworldly, that is top of your game publicity agent, publicity superstar. That's how good she is. You get someone like that following you around, telling the world, hey, this is what you're doing. This is how you do it. What? Imagine somebody was following me on. That's like there was an episode of Family Guy where Peter had his own like theme music. This is better than theme music. This girl, she's following Trump around. Trump is the best. Trump can't do no wrong. But she's way more eloquent about it. I mean, it is very impressive what she's doing. If I was as good at my job as she is at hers, maybe I wouldn't have lost it.
The president also signed the Laken-Riley Act into law, which ensures ICE will detain illegal aliens arrested or charged with theft or violence. As of today, the Senate has already confirmed 18 cabinet-level nominees, which is more than at this point under the Obama administration in 2009, and more than double the pace of the Biden administration in 2021. And today, we expect Kash Patel to be confirmed as the next director of the FBI.
Damn.
We are proud to announce that the president will host his first official cabinet meeting here at the White House next Wednesday, February 26th. In just 4 weeks, President Trump has already hosted the leaders of Israel, Japan, Jordan, and India. And next Monday, the president will host France's President Emmanuel Macron. And on Thursday, the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer will visit the White House.